Okay, quick refresher on how to annotate since we haven't had class today. Remember, start by clicking the article link. It's available on slide 2. It'll take you to the Amplify library. If you haven't logged into Amplify yet today, remember it'll come up with that login screen. You'll need to use login with Google and your school email address to log in. And then it should take you here to the article. It's called A Continental Puzzle. As you annotate, the directions are recorded down here, but just remember you need at least one of each type of annotation, one OMG or interesting fact, one connection, and then a question. Of course, your OMG or interesting fact, you need to actually write out what fact is interesting to you. Your connection, you actually need to tell me what the connection to the text is, so write that out in your own words. And then a question, of course, you need to write out the question that you have. So that means you can't just write in your annotation OMG, connection, or a question mark. You have to actually tell me the interesting fact, tell me your connection, and tell me your question. So back to Amplify here. Again, just a quick reminder of some of the tools. Remember that if you click this audio button, you can have the text read aloud to you, so you don't have to read it only, although I would ask that if you're using the audio feature, you still follow along. It's going to help you track the text. It'll increase your understanding of the text when you go back to answer the questions. Annotations, remember we click on one side of where we want to annotate and then drag this blue box around whatever section of the text we want. Let's say this is a section of text I want to annotate. I'm going to go ahead, again, I drug my mouse to create that blue box around that section of text. I'm going to go ahead and hit note, and then I'm going to put my annotation. So this is interesting to me because, and I'm going to explain myself because, of course, in OMG comes with an explanation of why that is interesting to you. And then I'm going to, of course, hit save, and my annotation will be noted over here. I can click it, take a look, edit it if I want to. As you're reading the text, again, you should have a total of 3 annotations by the time you're finished. 1 interesting fact, 1 connection, and 1 question. Once you've read the text, annotated the text, and made sure you've hit all of the components of this set of directions, you go to slide 2 and answer the 4 questions on slide 2 using complete sentences and evidence from the text. Notice I said evidence from the text. You're not going to pull direct quotes from the text to answer these questions. You can summarize what the text has to say in your own words, but I want to see your own words answering these questions.